hello, F1 fans. How are ya? Okay, we're talking live. Okay, we're not live. I'm just lying. We are live. I'm not. I was about to say we're live from Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. No, we're not. We are live. Yes, we are reviewing the Saudi Arabian GP or Grand Prix. So, Oscar Piastri masterclass. Verstappen makes a costly error. Perhaps he fumbled. Yes, perhaps. Anyway, let's get down to the business. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this is Formula One. Well, why do I keep forgetting the damn title of the show? Welcome to This Week in Formula One. Right. Okay, let's just get down to business and talk about the events of today's race. A lot of chaos and stuff like that. But before that, let's talk about the race or the practice drama that happened on Friday. Well, McLaren came into the weekend looking, anonymous and stuff. What about Red Bull? Red Bull were kind of struggling for a while, but and of course Lewis Hamilton was basically fighting his Ferrari. He was near her choking it. I mean, like trying to get it to at least perform to a quarter, to a little bit performance as good as Charles Leclerc's Ferrari. And the tension was real before qualifier. I mean, like a qualifying shocker for real. Like Verstappen takes pole. He pulls off a monster lap. And from that Red Bull that's not even looking like it's outright the fastest car on the grid. No, but somehow he does it because he's that guy. And of course, Oscar locks in P2. And I'm like, wow, this is nice. McLaren are pulling this shit off. But in the ultimate heartbreak on Lando Norris, bear in mind, before the race, he was the race or season leader. And somehow he has a crash in third qualifier, which is the ultimate heartbreak, really, which leaves him holding pole in starting grid in P10 because he was in the thirds. And then on race day, the chaos starts before we even do shit. You know that. You know the words. Lights out. Boom. Verstappen. Piastri go wheel on wheel on the first bloody turn, brother. And you know what? Verstappen's caught cheating. He's like, in order to keep my position, he cuts corners. And the stewards are like, oh, no, Mr. Verstappen. That's not going to happen on our watch. 5 seconds penalty. 5-second penalty on Verstappen? What's that going to mean? Well, that's not even half of it. We're still in lap 1, brother. Tsunoda, Gasly, same fucking corner, collide, touch, kiss, fist fight. I don't know how to put it. All I know is a safety car's on track. Anyway, long story short, Tsunoda and Piastri bumped, and Piastri's car got totaled. Tsunoda's car moved, so he tried to go to the pit and see if they could replace or remove whatever was got damaged and check out the car. And sadly, the car had damage, so they pulled him off the race. That means we're left with 18 races on the grid. We are still on lap 3 or 4 because of the safety car. We got to keep going round and round. Okay, what now? But of course, the strategy masterclass of Oscar Piastri. He pulls out a daring move. I mean, like, he's playing 3D chess, brother. And Verstappen is out here playing checkers. Bear in mind, he stays within the 5-second penalty, making sure he pit stops. He's taking the lead. While Norris, Lando fucking Norris, does the ultimate racing of the season, in my opinion. From P10, dude finishes in P4, right behind Charles Leclerc. Unfortunate, but we have to talk about the guy's brilliance. The guy is phenomenal. He's great. And it's sad that he's now number 2, but it's still good for McLaren. They got their right race. Both of our races are 1 and 2. And of course, they're leading by an enormous gap in the Construction Cup. So that in itself is good. And of course, let's just be frank. The final laps was a fucking shakeup. It shook up the championship as a whole. And we have to give our hats off to Oscar. I mean, like, he got his, is it his third or second win? It's a second win. Dude's got his second win, which is great, by opinion. Heartbreaking for Norris, but it is what it is. I mean, like, Oscar is leading the race, is leading the championship this year with 99 points. He's the first Australian since Mark Webber, to lead a fucking championship. So this is great. Verstappen is off the pace. He's struggling with that car, but he's really good and he's trying. Norris, horrible. Unfortunate for him, in that practice, in that qualifier, but it's not bad. And of course, Charles Leclerc getting that pole position, great for him. And of course, before I start talking about who finished where, we have to acknowledge the fact that McLaren are leading in the Construction Cup. And we also have to applaud Verstappen. I mean, like, all the Red Bull points are him. I mean, like, they're third behind the Mercedes. But most of the points are all him, bruv. That's amazing. And of course, I don't think Verstappen's going to be happy about that penalty. But you are outside the track, my friend. You are outside the track. Anyway, let's look at this. Today, Piastri's first position, as we know, pole. Verstappen second. Charles Leclerc third. Lando Norris fourth. George Russell fifth. Both Mercedes are 5th and 6th. That's 18 points on today's race for both Mercedes. That's Antonelli and Russell. And of course, Hamilton got 6 points. He's on 7th. He finished 7th. Carlos Sainz finishing 8th. Albon finishing finishing 9th. And of course, Hajar finishing 10th. Those are all the points. And of course, dropping down, you've got Lawson, Berman, Ocon, Hülkenberg, Stroll, Duhagg, Bottinelli, and of course, Yuki and Gasly could not finish the race because of that crash they had in the first. You guessed it. Lap, which is very sad in my opinion. But nonetheless, what a race. So as always, drop your favorite moment of the race in the comments. Let's discuss. Was that penalty fair for Verstappen? I don't know. Did Lando Norris driving deserve podium? I think he did, but what are your thoughts? After his amazing recovery, I mean, like, that's amazing. That really shows that the McLaren has got a very powerful car and with very competent, brilliant drivers, and they do an incredible job. So, anyway, smash that like button, smash that subscribe button if you like any of these breakdowns, and I'll see you on the next one. We are in Miami. Is it May 4th? May 2nd, May 3rd, and May 4th, we are in Miami. That's a little bit of street racing in our blood, in our wake. So that will be exciting. Now that was entertaining. Please let us hang out yet another time. Remember to like and subscribe. Adios, folks.